So how much experience do you actually need to get a job? This is a common question, and the answer is not a single number, it is more nuanced. AHPRA's requirements don't typically state a specific number of years of postgraduate experience just to apply for your registration. The focus is more on the recency and relevance of your clinical experience to the position you're applying for, and your ability to work safely under supervision. The required experience is heavily dependent on the specific job you're applying for. If you're applying for a JMO, RMO, or HMO roles, you need foundational experience rather than extensive postgraduate experience. So experience in core areas like medicine, surgery, emergency medicine, and perhaps pediatrics or obstetrics and gynecology are more important. But if you're applying for a registrar role, then in that case, you need more extensive experience in that particular department. On top of that, if you have experience in a healthcare system that is similar to Australia, for example, UK, Canada, or New Zealand, then it is a plus for you. So how do you show that you have these experiences? First is through your CV. As I told you in my previous video, if you can tell the potential employer about your roles, the dates, your responsibilities, they know that what kind of experience you had in the previous job. Then your references can also give an idea about what kind of experience you have. Strong references from supervisors who can vouch for your clinical skills and professionalism can really help. Sometimes AHPRA asks for statement of experience in which you talk about your clinical history, explaining about the jobs you have done so far. And sometimes in the job interview, they will ask you about your experience. So you may need to talk about what you have done so far and what kind of problems you have managed. Sometimes they will give you a specific problem that you'll have to solve for them. And that's how they will find out whether you are a good fit for the job or not, whether you have the required experience to be suitable for that job or not. Now, securing the first job can be the hardest step. So be open to roles in regional or rural areas. They can sometimes be less competitive entry points. And your initial job will be under significant supervision. AHPRA approves your registration for that specific role and supervision plan. So don't be discouraged if you don't have extensive experience, but rather focus on highlighting the experience you have and how that experience you think is suitable for the role you are applying for. That way you are more likely to get a job. So don't worry too much about how much experience you have. If you have the basic experience of working as an intern in your country, then that is enough for AHPRA for most of the roles where you will be working under supervision. However, at the end, it will be the decision of AHPRA to determine whether or not you are fit for that particular registration level and supervision level. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments.